I have not seen any videos on the thing that I am about to do in van life. Any. They must be doing it. People must be doing it, but nobody has done a video on it. I'm going to have a go at it. Do you want to know what it is? I bought myself a new toy. I'm going to be on the farm for a little while and not moving around as much as I used to. If you want to know why, watch this video. And I do like a gin and tonic, so I've bought myself a still to make my own. Inspired by a recent trip to Scotland with my friend Beck, and I'm going to be releasing videos on that very shortly. I did an awful lot of whiskey tasting over there, and it was such a cool thing to learn about how the process of distilling works. And it turns out I've been thinking about this for actual years and years. So I'm going to have a go at it. This is the AirStill Pro. It says easy to use, and also the easy way to distill high quality products from your kitchen to your camper van. But the first thing you need in order to make some alcohol is to ferment some stuff, and that's what the second box is for. Be right back. So comment below for me if you think distilling in a van is a really terrible idea or a really great idea. Tell me what you think. This is the distillation kit. This is the fermenter in order to ferment things to put through the still to turn into beautiful things to drink. And we're going to take it out of the box and see what's in there. There's a lid with a valve. There is still spirits, 1.2 kilos of dextrose sugar. And another one. There's a spoon. That thing. Some instructions. Don't know what that is. And now an empty box. So tonight I'm going to put together what they call a wash. This is an alchemeter. Test your alcohol. This is a hydrometer to do something that I don't understand yet. That says AirStill Fermentation Kit. Don't know what that is yet. And in this little container, which appears to be childproof. Oh, I know this is a filter. And these are the flavours that I get to make. Peach schnapps, dry gin. This is distilling conditioner, which we'll learn about later. And whiskey. A very cool thing about this kit is in distilling there are two things. You can reflux still or pot still. This does both. And I know those have got to do with one of those processes. Tap to go on here. A thermometer, and a bunch of other stuff that I don't understand yet. We're going to have a go at making something. Could be whiskey, could be gin. Comment below and tell me which one I should have a go at. First step, read the instructions. Number 1, make sure the tap is securely fitted to the fermenter. There's a nut, and it looks like 2 rubber rings. And it bolts to the inside. Step number 2, wash the fermenter lid and spoon. There appears to be a fatal flaw in the plan. It says to wash it, which I can do, no problem. Then it says sanitize all those bits with a sanitizer suitable for use with plastic brewing or distilling equipment. And it does not appear that we have that in the kit. So I guess I'm going to have to go Google that and come back to this a little bit later. I gave everything a wash last night and then realised that I didn't have any sanitizer. So I've done a bunch of Googling last night and it seems to be the jury's out, really. Beer, definitely everybody's going, if you're brewing beer, you definitely sanitise everything within an inch of your life. Here they're kind of going, oh, it's not so bad because you're going to distill it anyway. Some of the people say you can use a solution of half vinegar, half water. So I'm going to do that, particularly as it's my first time. Who knows what's been in this while it's in the production process. So I got some water. It's about 50-50. I guess the good thing is this will also tell me if my thing's tight enough and whether it's going to leak. So this is me washing my spoon. It's getting about halfway up the spoon. And the other half up the spoon. I'll let that dry. Wonder how waterproof this is. Probably, oh, not. I'm sure there's better ways to do this, but we shall learn over time. Oh! Oops. Pretty sure that's covered everything, including half my kitchen. This is my dry mat for drying my dishes, so I'm sure it will benefit from a soaking in vinegar as well, actually. All right, let's go get rid of that. I'm going to let that all dry off while I read the rest of the instructions. Next step is to set up the fermenter in the area that you're going to ferment it in because you can't move it, which is a bit of a fatal flaw in my plan that I hadn't clocked before I decided to buy this thing. So if this ferments for 10 days, that means I can't really move for 10 days, and that's not how I've travelled before. But because I'm on the farm at the moment, that won't matter. And I think what I'm going to do is set it up down the end over here because I think I'll be able to monitor the temperature a bit better and just hope that it doesn't really smell terribly bad, which is fermentation, so it might, but hopefully it's all sealed in here. Let's give it a go. What could go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? Add 750 mils of boiling water. Damn, the measure starts with 2 meters, so I'm going to have to find something to measure that with. I don't have anything that's got... That's a 700 ml bottle of whiskey, so I guess that seems appropriate. And an extra splash of make up the extra 50 mils. Guess that'll do. Then it says top up to 7.5 litres with tap water. I'm going to need a bigger jug. Add 2.4 kilos of dextrose and stir to dissolve. Add turbo yeast and nutrient. And stir. It's no good if it's on the sides, so perhaps I need to be a bit gentler about stirring. think we're good. Then it says ferment at room temperature, approximately 18 to 24 degrees for 7 days. They've given me a handy dandy thermometer to stick on there. And now we wait. Well, lucky I was looking at the instructions again. I forgot to add the carbon, so I'm doing that now. That looks appetizing. We're now a couple of hours later. It's heated up to 24 degrees, which is good. That's where we want it to be, and I'm going to keep an eye on that. I think it looks like it's starting to do something. Definitely smells yeasty. Little bubbles on top, nothing much, but something there. I think it's doing something. Now I have to just wait 7 days. I'll keep checking in on it and see what it looks like as we go along. I should probably point out that this is not a sponsored video. This is just me buying a new toy and playing with it and showing you guys what it's like as I go along. If any of you have done any van life distilling before, or distilling in general, send me some messages. Let me know down below any hot tips that I need to know. In the meantime, keep an eye out for the Scotland videos, and I'll update you in a week's time when this is fermented and we make something out of it. Also, tell me what I'm supposed to make. Gin or whiskey? Which one?